Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 10K Vlogs. I hope you are doing great and having a wonderful time. Today, we are going to discuss a topic which is very common, a topic which we all ask ourselves when we turn 18, a topic which we ask our parents and our friends, a topic which we all come across, guys. It's very common topic, yet it's not just that easy. But before we get into the topic, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done that. If you have subscribed to the channel, I am so much thankful to you and thank you for your support. And guys, please do not forget to like and share. That's how we will be able to grow more and more, because liking and sharing is like caring. All right. Okay, so thank you for that, and let's get into the topic now. So, what is this topic? Let's see. Well, the topic is how to select or buy a motorcycle. Now, this topic might sound very easy. Yeah, I know how to select a bike, I know how to buy a bike, but it's not really that easy. Sometimes, when we are so much excited of buying a new motorcycle and getting the first motorcycle, perhaps for us or for our brother or for our children's, maybe you are a parent who is listening, we forget things because in the excitement, in the rush of all this joy that suddenly bursting, we forget important things which we should consider. So that's what this topic is about. All right. So let's get into this. So the topic is very clear: how to select or buy a motorcycle and choosing the best in the market, because today's market is filled with motorcycle, so many different manufacturers, so many different motorcycles, not just from the type of motorcycles, but from the price, from how they look, from what we need, and everything. So let's get into the slide number 2. So, first question that we should ask ourselves is, why do I need a motorcycle? So in that category, we will usually think of like, what is the purpose? Why do I need a motorcycle? Maybe some examples I have pointed out. Maybe I need it for college. Yeah, you are 18 and you want to go to your college, you want to commute daily to your college and back to your home, or go out with your friends. Maybe that's the reason you want a motorcycle. Or you are an office goer and you need a motorcycle for your office commute. Or you want to have that extra adventure on the weekends and you want a motorcycle just for the weekend ride. Or you want to go out on the off-road or on the adventurous mountainous regions and you need a motorcycle for that. Or you are a long touring guy, you are always out there exploring India, exploring the world, and you need a motorcycle for long distance touring. Or you are an adrenaline junkie and you need a motorcycle for the track. You love the high speeds and you want a motorcycle specially for that purpose. So these are some of the points that you should think of when you think like, what is the purpose for my motorcycle? Why do I need that? Maybe there could be also a possibility that you do not need a motorcycle right now. Maybe in a year you will need it, maybe in 2 years you will need it. So that's why this is the first and the foremost question that we should ask, and it is very very important question. All right, so I hope this is clear. If anyone has any questions, please always, I am there to communicate with you. I will answer your questions. You can always write down in the comment section and I will definitely answer that, guys. Yeah. All right. So now moving on to the next one. This is a very, very, very important question, a very, very, very practical question, a very, very, very necessary question that we should always ask. What is my budget? Now, suppose if you are an 18-year-old and definitely you do not have a salary of your own or your own money, you probably want to buy a motorcycle from your parents' income or their savings, right? In that case, personally, I would say that um, if you are going to buy something like that from your parents' money, then try to buy something which is not going to be expensive on their pockets. if your parents are business persons, if your parents are earning a lot, then of course this question will never come to your mind or their mind. But I'm talking about like middle class parents who are working 12 hours a day, 9 hours a day, and then bringing back that hard earned money. And as a responsible child, as a responsible son or daughter, you should not trouble them with an expensive bike. All right, so that is what this topic is about. Or if you're an office goer also, you should think, maybe you have a family, you have children's, or you are a single, whatever the reason is, depending on how much you are able to spend, how much you are able to give for your motorcycle, you should consider that. So when we think of budget, now budget is not very simple. So how much do I want to spend on the motorcycle is the question you want to ask yourself. Now when you think of spending on a motorcycle, it doesn't mean that it's only the buying cost, that is the on-road price. No, that is not just the cost involved with the motorcycle. So buying a motorcycle involves other costs also, which are more important than that one time payment, because the other cost involved are the running cost. Now what is the running cost is like fuel. So you have to put petrol then in it. Nowadays petrol costs 100 rupees or more, yeah, per liter. And so you have to think about that. Now some motorcycles might give more kilometers to a to 1 liter of petrol, some will give less. All right, so based on that, if it is giving less kilometers per liter of petrol, or if it is giving more kilometers per liter of petrol, the running cost will change. Yeah, so based on how much you can spend, think of this running cost also. Then there comes service and maintenance. So service has to be done approximately like the first three services will be within a year, and then you have to do the service until the next 5 years or 4 years, until when the warranty of the bike is still there. Because if you are not doing the service, then the warranty will not be there, right? It will expire as per the owner's manual. So service cost can cost you somewhere between as low as 1,500 to, for the expensive bikes, I think it will go up to 25-30,000 also. So definitely if you are super rich guy, then you definitely have no thinking about, you don't have to think about this point. But for middle class, for normal general people, for the most populated, that bound people who are here, for that this question will come, like service and maintenance. So think about that also. Then there will be yearly insurance cost that we have to pay. Suppose if your bike, and that depends on your bike, means if it is a very expensive bike, the insurance costs are also very high. If it is economical bike, maybe 1 lakh bike, a bike which costs 1 lakh, so then the insurance cost will be uh, according to that, right? So consider that also. Then you need also riding gears. You cannot go without riding gears. Now riding gears also demand continuous changing, maybe within 2 years, depending upon how you use them and how you maintain them. All right, so these are the some of the points that come when you think of the budget for your motorcycle. So think accordingly, and then you will have selected based on your budget a few motorcycles for sure from different OEMs, right? So now let's go into the third topic, or third slide. Now, based on these things, you have shortlisted a couple of motorcycles, I believe, and these are the not the final, but they are in the semi-final or quarter-final round, something like that. So only after the finals we will know which bike is the most suited one for me based on my requirement. So now we have a couple of bikes here, all right, that you have selected based on your options that we saw earlier. Now we have to see also the reality. What is reality is something like practicality, right? Now I want to commute to office every day, but then I want a bike which is 2600 cc bike, and it weighs around 300 kilograms. Just a very, yeah, uh, just a random example there, but you know what I mean, right? So that is what reality is the bike. Now, based on the shortlisted bikes, think all these points. Think of each bike and think, is this bike really fitting my needs and requirements? That's the point number one we should think. Then, do I plan to keep this bike for long, or will I um, sell it in some time? What is my thoughts? What are my thoughts if I'm going to keep it for long, or will I um, sell it? Then, how good is this on the Indian roads? Now, Indian roads are very different from the any other country roads, right? So, and every state and every city, every village, every district has their own sort of roads. Some are very poorly maintained and damaged too much. Some are okay and decent. So, is the bike going to suit the road that I will be driving this on? Maybe this bike has a low ground clearance. If it has a low ground clearance, that means that if the roads are having too much of potholes, speed breakers, and everything like that, it will get damaged. Always there is a chance that you have to brake continuously, stop, go, slow down, stop, grow, something like that, right? So think about these factors. Then looking at the short list and go through all the points we discussed previously. Yes. So now go through all the points again. Now maybe you have just three bikes or four bikes in your mind. Now go through all the points that we discussed till now on these four bikes, and don't forget to read the reviews, guys. Yeah, when you are thinking of the four bikes now that are shortlisted, read reviews of the motorcycles from different sources online. Go to that particular OEM's reviews. Go to that particular dealer's reviews. If you are living in a particular locality, if that bike is available in a nearby dealership, check how the reviews are with the dealers. How is the bike's review with other customers? Are they satisfied? Are they happy with that bike? What problems are they facing? What advantages or disadvantages are they saying? Of course, nowadays on YouTube, you will find so many YouTubers who are giving first-hand reviews, long some ride reviews and things like that. But I will say that not all are saying everything. Yeah, only a few will tell what's lagging in this bike, what's not that much good, what needs to be improved, things like that. So that is not always communicated clearly. So that is why we should always try to find the advantages, disadvantages about the bike, about the dealers. It is very important in today's time because it is our money, it is our hard earned money, right? So that's the main point, guys. Then um, for example, if it is a newly launched bike, it will not have any reviews online. So in this case, it is very difficult to find out about that bike. Okay. All right, now let's move on to the next slide. So now after shortlisting from all that what we discussed, arrange a test ride from your dealer. Check which dealer is near to your location. If that dealer has a good review ratings from all the customers, go to them, or you can also go and check at the other dealerships that might be having a better review. Yeah. So call the dealer, or you can also go and directly visit them. But calling is better because sometimes if you go on a 10-kilometer ride just to get a test ride, and maybe they will say that it's not available, then it's a waste of time. So call prior and then go. Then the second point is it is difficult to get a feel on the test ride for sure, because they will give the test ride only for a short distance, maybe 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers. They will say that go up to there and then come back, something like that. So you will definitely not get all that from the bike means how the bike is in the in potholes, how the bike is when the speed breaker is there, how the bike will go in off-road condition, little off-road condition, something like that. All right. So the road condition near to the dealer is what you will get an experience of. So mm, that's what you will never have a 100% result from the test ride. It is only to feel a little bit about that bike and feel if it is comfortable to you in that short span of time. All right. Then uh, we always forget to ask very important and common questions to the dealers. This we should always ask because we are so much excited about the bike. We just want to get it. If you are 18 years old, I'm sure you are super duper excited, and we all forget that we should ask these things. And later, after giving them the money, after purchasing the bike, we will come to know that there are so much extra that is attached to the motorcycle, right? So that is why it is always better as a parent also, or as an office goer, or if you're self-sponsoring for your bike, it is better to ask for these questions. So first thing, when you take a test ride, they will give you a quotation. Yeah, now the quotation is basically the ex-showroom price, then the insurance price, then the road tax and charges, RTO charges, then the on-road price. So these are the three things which add up to the on-road price. Now they will not give any breakup usually. They will just write RTO so much, insurance so much, and ex-showroom so much, final show so much. Now we have to ask, what is this insurance? How many years is this for? Usually it should be like 1 year own damage and 5 years third party. All right, bumper to bumper, they will say comprehensive insurance like that. So ask them in detail, ask them to write it down. If they see how friendly they are, if they are giving you all the answers that you want or not, or are they trying to hide? Yeah, see how satisfied you are with them. This is what the main purpose is, to ask all this feeling and to see how open they are, how transparent they are. It is very important, guys. So never forget or never shy to ask these questions. We might feel that why should I ask, but you are paying so much of money, so it is your right to ask. Okay, so ask them insurance type, then ask them what all is included in the RTO charges, because sometimes you have to pay extra for the number plate cost. Yeah, that they will not mention, but only after paying the money, they will say that, sir, for this you have to pay. Then you will think that why did I not ask? Okay, so this is it. Is the number plate cost included? Ask that. Then what all accessories will be given? Ask this. What all accessories will be given? This is a very important question. Means mirrors, then there will be a lady's footrest, then there will be sadi guard. Are there any rear hand grab rails? Something like that. What else is included? Try to find out also from other dealers and other cities what all they are giving. You will find sometimes these information online or using videos. Then ask them if there is any other cost involved other than the what's included in the quotation. This will clearly give you a picture of what all costs are involved, if there are any extra cost, hidden cost, something like that. All right. Then ask them how many kilometers the motorcycle would have been done when they are giving you for the delivery. Usually, the motorcycle should not be done more than 10 kilometers, something like that. 10 kilometers is also long. All right. So, usually, when the dealers get the motorcycle, I think maybe it is done 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, something like that. And sometimes the dealers they do the PDI and want to check something. I don't know, but I think based on the experience that I have, that they could run it for someone 2 kilometers. So it should not be like 50 kilometers your motorcycle has been ridden. That is never accept something like that. Never accept something like 100 kilometers. That is too much. Yeah, it should be 5 kilometers. 10 kilometers is also too much, but sometimes if they have to take the bike to the RTO, that is why you ask them also this question, will you take the bike to the RTO or will you do it online? Because if they are taking it to the RTO, they would ride the bike there, and then you have some more kilometers. So this is very important, guys. Don't forget this. Then see how satisfied you are with their answers. Yeah, when you ask them all these questions, sometimes they will not be answering properly, sometimes they will answer properly. So that's what these questions will give you a real good feedback of how they are responding to you. If before buying itself they are having a very rude behavior, very pathetic behavior, then and not giving you any answer, then definitely don't look, just come out from there and search for another option. Yeah, don't waste your money over there. I'm sure you will regret it. So that is what. And then go and see the other options, guys, that you have shortlisted. Okay, go and see all the other options that you have shortlisted for your motorcycle if you are not satisfied with this one. Then comes the payment part. So payment part, either you will be managing yourself from, or you will go for a loan. So if you are going for a loan, make sure that you are able to repay that amount without any fail, without any delay, because then you have to pay some extra charges. So make sure how comfortable you are. Don't burden yourself with loan. Okay, if you are able to manage yourself, that is good, but see that by managing yourself you are not running out of uh, money for your family or your other needs, basic needs, right? All right, so now moving on to the third next slide. After having gone through all the shortlisted motorcycle, now I believe you have a clear idea based on all the factors, and the final result is that what you want. Yeah, and that what suits all your requirement, guys. So this is the end, means you have now found yourself the best motorcycle that's available in the market for you. So this is your love. Surely this will give the best result that you need, that what suits you, and you will be happy with it, guys. And take care of your motorcycle always like your own family. It will surely take care of you. Yeah, maintain it properly. Don't let it in the rains, don't let it in the muddy areas. Keep it clean, keep the chain clean mainly. If it is exposed one and doesn't have a cover, so then you will be happy, your bike is happy, and together you are as a family very happy, guys. So that's how you come to your decision of buying a motorcycle, selecting a motorcycle, guys. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, please hit the like button and share it with your friends who are looking or selecting and wanting to know how to select a motorcycle. All right, so don't forget to subscribe, it means a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.